All right. Well, I think I have everything under control. To be determined for sure, but we've got enough going to get going. So let's do it. Yoshi, Blank, Ninja. Hello, chaps. Welcome to the party. So, I had a couple of things to say, which I forgot because I didn't make notes, but it'll all come back to me in a moment. So we are just longer than a week out to the third and final regional of the split, the Spring Invitational. And by the end of that invitational, by the end of Sunday, the 11th of June, we will know who the second team are to go to Worlds, to join Limitless at the Wildcard at Worlds in Dusseldorf, Germany. So, hey, FaZe, how's it going? Welcome. And so what I thought we'd do tonight is look at the scenarios, because there are 10 points between the four teams fighting for that last remaining slot. There is everything to play for. So we're going to look at what has to happen for each team. What does each team have to do to guarantee their spot at Worlds? Hello, Jay. Fair enough. That's certainly a prediction. And then once we've gone through all those scenarios, I thought we'd do a little prediction, because the seeding is out. We know what the first matchups are, and we'll go through the bracket and see what the likely scenarios are. And then given that, who is going to be going to Worlds? So just to reiterate, there has never been such a massive difference or between coming second and coming third. Of course, it was the same situation last season, but by this time last season, Orlando Pirates and Bravado were locked in. Those were we knew. In fact, by the end of the first regional, probably by the end of the second split, we knew that Orlando Pirates and Bravado were going to be going to Worlds. There is no such clarity this time round, with the exception, of course, of Nexa. They clinched it some time ago. But four teams, Nexa, Orlando Pirates, French Class, and White Rabbit Gaming, remain in the hunt. White Rabbit Gaming is a distant contender, but if the universe aligns for them, they could still make it. So it's not over for them yet. let's have a look. So we can go, if we go to this graphic, I think. No, not that one. This one here. These are the rankings as they stand right now. In fact, I can make this a lot bigger. There we go. Because we're only really interested in the top 5 slots. So there you see Nixa 97, Orlando Pirates 96, French Class 93, and White Rabbit Gaming 85. So how's it, Rusta? So it is really, really tight. And if we exclude White Rabbit Gaming, it is 4 points. 4 points separating Nixa, Pirates, and French Class. It is madness. How's it, Sethi? So, yeah, I mean, it is tight as it is ever going to be. So, should we go through the scenarios? Let's see who has to do what in order to go to Worlds. So we'll close this, we'll open that, and in the meantime, I have a weird cramp in my arm, which I'm fighting every time I move it. It spasms. So yeah, I'll just have to deal with that on the side. All right, let's get going. Limitless, they have clinched their spot. I mean, when you look at the standings, it's just ridiculous how far ahead they are. Pre-qualified! Thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. How old am I? Okay, before I give you that answer, pre-qualified, you need to guess. And I will see how close you are, then I'll give you the answer. So, in 5 seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What's your guess? 49. I like this man. He can stay. Let him stay, everybody. You were very close, but wrong. I'm 51. Jerome Moment. Now, Jerome Moment, I remember you from a lobby. I think we played last week. And you must be on console because I asked you the question. I asked you if your name was inspired by Drew and Jerome in the bath. If your name was like a combination of those two. And then you completely ignored me. So I have to assume that you didn't deliberately do that. You just actually didn't see my question. What is my rank? Okay, that's the next thing you have to guess. Guess my highest rank. And I'm going to ask you to guess my peak because I'm not that rank now. I fell down a little bit. But what highest rank do you think I've achieved? C2. Well, you were closer with the age. My best rank is Grand Champ. I'm currently C3. So, but with a few days left, I'm hoping to make it. I'm flirting with 1400 again. So I'm just under 1400. So maybe I can hit GC for the 3rd season in a row. Yeah, but pre-qualified, let me let you in on some information. I've been playing this game for almost 8 years. In August, I will have been playing Rocket League for 8 years. I have over 5,000 hours, so don't feel too bad. All right, now let's get down to the business of what we're here for. Everyone has come for the scenarios. You've been playing for 3 days. You're probably right. I've played with you, Yoshi. That sounds legit. Okay, next up. Okay, so let's go. Limitless are clinched. So what does Nixa have to do to clinch their spot at Worlds? The first is well within their hands. Hey, Arch, how you doing? Ooh, Arch and I in the background. None of you in chat will know who Arch is, but he and I are talking about some very, very cool things to come for SSA. That's all I'll say at this time, so it's pretty cool that he's here. All right, here we go. So, if Nixa win the regional, they will book their place to Worlds. They will come second and lock in that second wildcard spot at the World Championships. Well, Jay, of course you will know Arch, because you're a limey. The second option is if they come second, they will clinch their spot. But Orlando Pirates and French Class can't win. So if Nexa comes second, but Orlando Pirates or French Class win the regional, Nexa are out. So they can still go if they come second in that condition. If they come third, Orlando Pirates and French Class have to finish fourth or worse. So pretty much in all the scenarios for Nexa, French Class and Orlando Pirates have to finish in a worse position than them. And then the third scenario is if they come fourth, they can still clinch it, but Orlando Pirates and French Class, Orlando Pirates has to finish fourth, and French Class third or worse. So it gets more and more dodgy the lower they finish. And then lastly, if they come fifth, they can still go as long as Orlando Pirates comes fifth or worse, or French Class comes fourth or worse. So there you go. Those are the scenarios for Nexa. Win the regional, it's not very complicated. Sethi, the regional is Friday week, so a week tomorrow. Or said another way, the 9th of June. Friday the 9th of June. All right, next up, Orlando Pirates. Here are the scenarios for Orlando Pirates to secure wild card and go to Worlds. They win the regional. If they win the regional, they clinch it. They go. So that's very much in their hands, as it is with Nexa. If they come second, they will still go as long as Nexa or French Class don't win. So there you go. Same as Nexa, but we're mixing up the teams here. If they come third, they can still go, but Nexa and French Class have to finish fourth or worse. And you're getting the pattern here. Orlando Pirates will go as long as Nexa and French Class finish one place behind them, is pretty much how it works. So they've just got to finish ahead. Say if they come fourth, Nexa have to finish fifth. That doesn't make sense. That's got to be fifth and fourth. Nexa have to finish fourth or worse, and French Class third or worse. So there you go. Did Jerome answer my question, though, by the way, about his name? Oh, it's going to be very dramatic. So much at stake. It is quite possible you can be in third place by a single point and miss out on going to Worlds. That's how tense this is. And then the same. If they come fifth, they will still make it as long as Nexa and French Class finish behind them. All right. French Class. What does French Class need to do to secure a Worlds spot? First up, winning the regional does not guarantee them second place. At the very, they might well, depending on how Orlando Pirates and Nexa finish, there might be a tiebreaker. So at the very least, French Class will secure a tiebreaker if they win the regional, but quite likely they will secure their spot if they win, which is hard because you've still got Limitless to get through. And then second scenario is if they, that shouldn't say first. That should, in fact, let me just fix that. Oh, no, that is right. That is right. So if they win the regional and Nexa comes third or worst, then French Class will win. They will get the second place slot and go to World. Sorry, that's how it works. Rusta, with pleasure. Send me a message on Discord to remind me, and I will send it off to you. It's a PowerPoint, so as long as you can open a PowerPoint, you can have it. Next scenario, they can come second and take it as long as Nexa finishes fourth or worse and Orlando Pirates don't win. So if either of those two conditions aren't met, French Class don't make it if they come second. So if they come second, but Orlando Pirates wins the regional, tough tackies. And Nexa also has to be fourth. And fourth or worse. So if French Class finish second, which they've done 2 regionals in a row, But Nixa comes third or fourth, French class don't get it. So to guarantee it, they've pretty much got to win the regional. So they're the only team that relies heavily on other teams doing things. No worries, Arch. Thanks for stopping by. Great to see you. And no doubt we will talk some more. Peace! And then French class can come third and take the wild card slot as long as Nixa and Orlando Pirates finish 5th to 6th or worse. And White Rabbit Gaming don't win. So if French class comes third, but somehow White Rabbit Gaming wins the regional, French class will not make it. So there you go. So they'll be hoping that White Rabbit Gaming does not win the whole thing. Sethi, it is a vape. Hey, Arklo! Well, listen, if I'm getting love from Europe, then much love from me to you. Why did that not work? Maybe that needs to be there. Let's try that again. There we go. Love from me to Europe. Thank you. Okay, so I think that's pretty much the last of the scenarios there for French class. And then White Rabbit Gaming, they are rank outsiders. In fact, if you put 10 Rand, if you bet 10 Rand for White Rabbit Gaming to make wildcard, and they do, I reckon you can easily get 100 to 1 odds on that, which means for your 10 Rand, you will earn 10,000 Rand by a simple 10 Rand bet. It's kind of like channel points. You might as well put it on the underdog, because if it works out, man, you're going to be rich. Drew paid you to change your name. Well, there you go. That makes sense. So, what does White Rabbit Gaming need to do to make worlds? Bam! They have to come first, but not only do they have to come first, Nixa and Orlando Pirates have to be 5th or worse, and French class has to be 4th. So Nixa, Orlando Pirates, and French class have to have a horrendous tournament, and White Rabbit Gaming has to have the tournament of their lives. So there we go. Yes, indeed. Well spotted, Jay. Hold on. Let me get rid of this since we're done with it. There it is. I got that in December when I made GC for the first time. I rushed out and got a tat. So there you go. Well, Drew, they say always live in the moment. So there you go. You're not wrong. All right, let's now go to I think if we go here, New Horizon Edits, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the party. Let's close that. All right, there you go. So that's the rankings. I started Rocket League in August. On the 8th of August, 2015, I bought Rocket League. So on the 8th of August this year, that'll be 8 years ago. All right, predictions. Okay, I need to move my picture around, I guess. Let's move it up here. There we go. So let's run through some predictions quick. Oh yeah, proper OG. The Greybeard's not just a cool name. It has significance. All right, Limitless Ice Esports. Let's not ponder on that prediction too much. I think they're going to get 3-0'd. And now these two teams seem to meet up in every single regional, Red Crown and Team Fusion. And I think they're pretty they've balanced on who's won. One losses seem to be about average. So who takes this one, Red Crown or Team Fusion? For me, it depends on which Team Fusion shows up. If it's the Team Fusion that showed up in the Spring Cup qualifiers and the first 2 rounds of regional, then they are going to cream Red Crown. But then they fell apart against... Who did they fall apart against? They fell apart. Apex? Was it Apex? They got 3-0'd by somebody. They should have done better. So I'm gonna give this one to Red Crown because I think it's their turn. So I think it'll be 3-2. Orlando Pirates, Lupo Rosso. That should be an easy win for the Pirates. Apex Gaming over Cosmico. Oh, we got some Cosmico people in the chat. So I know what they're gonna say. But is Cosmico good enough to beat Apex? Red Crown in 4. Well, slow down there, gangster. It's a best of 5. Whoa! 2 gifted from Arklow. What a rock star. Thank you, sir. Woo! Thank you very much. And Max Ninja thanks you and Dutch thanks you. That's awesome, Arklow. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So let's hear from Cosmico and the general chat. Anyone? Apex Gaming, Cosmico? Yes, what, Guns? That you're good enough to beat Apex? (3-2) to Cosmico. Who did Cosmico beat last time around? I want to see who Cosmico beat. Why is this? Okay. Oh, to Lupo, you're quite right. Thank you very much, Jay. I remember it being a team they should have beaten. Like, they shouldn't have been 3-0'd by Lupo. As good as Lupo are playing, please, I don't want to take anything from them. But that was a disappointing result for Fusion. All right, Cosmico beat Espionage. Cosmico beat the Ballers. Cosmico beat White Rabbit Gaming. Yo. That does make me question now the Apex result. Is Guns gonna forgive me if I go against them yet again? That's a tough one. This is a very tough one. All right, fine. Just because there's more Cosmico people in chat than there are Apex, I'll give it to you. 3-2. 3-2 to Cosmico. Guns is going to be out of here. New Horizon. This is Sub-Saharan Africa, which is why you haven't heard of them. The smallest region in the world with the biggest hype. So, yeah, this is the baby region fighting for relevance on the world stage. Yakals, greetings to you. All right, French class Team Espionage. 3-1 might even be generous for Team Espionage. And this is just based on how French class are playing right now. To Espi, physics, what? How does Espionage beat the current French class team? That's certain. Amogus, you're far too young to doing whatever you're doing. Now, this is another matchup that we've had every single regional. The opening night has always been Nkosi Ballers and Omnius Gaming. So I'm going to go on recent history, and Nkosi Ballers will take it, but Omnius will do better at 3-2. So Horizon, we actually get 0 spots at Worlds. We get 2 spots at the wild card. So we get 2 teams that go to wild card, and one of them needs to finish second to make it into Worlds. So we have a route, but it's a shitty route to Worlds. Easy. Put the trigger finger down, Jay. It's a very groovy spreadsheet, and I wish I had done it. I stole it from Atom. I didn't steal it from Atom. He gives it out. All right, Nexa Astronic. Who we got? Kaka! Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the party. I'm not going to defend anything. No, listen, I think Astronic are going to have a last hurrah. They're going to take a game off Nexa. White Rabbit Gaming, Unity. Do we have any of the WRG people here? Drew Moment is here. 3-0 Unity. Guns, bro. Slow down there. Unity. Drew, what is wrong with you? Holy shit. Okay, I don't buy it. Not for a second. I'm going to go for a 3-1 again over here. Now, do we go? Okay, we have to go to the upper bracket quarters first. I don't know if they're grinding. Drew, tell us the story. Are WRG grinding? How's it, Bruce? Well, there we go. Casper's dad is here. Are WRG still grinding? Why is there so much support there for Unity? Unity never beats WRG. Jesus, Amagus. Amagus, do you know what I don't understand about you is why you are so consistently an asshole. They're not even scrimming. That they are, says Bruce. Okay. They are. Okay, good. But you know what? And I say this without a hint of irony or self-importance. I'm incredibly funny without ever being an asshole. So it is possible, and it's a much better way to be. All right, Limitless Red Crown. Okay, so I think that's a 3-0. Pirates over Cosmico. Okay, Guns, let's hear it. So I favored you over Apex. Are you good for beating Orlando Pirates? You'll certainly cause chaos if you beat Orlando Pirates here. Oh my God, Guns has gone mad. Physics reckons 3-1. Yakkals reckons 3-2. All right, I'm going with Drew. I think it's a 3-1 here. I think for the first time this entire split. Oh God, here we go. Sweet Southern woman sit on my lap. G with an O, O with a D, T with an I and a M and a E and a good time. Good time. I forgot to edit the song. It's still so long. I've been working all weekend. I'm tired. Yeah, sit down, Max. I want to have fun. Time for... Here we go, Drew. Strawberry Lips. That's very brave of me pouring it like that right over my keyboard. Salute! Yeah, I'll show it to you. I don't know if you can read it at the bottom there. 15%. I didn't go for the whiskey, which is 43. I went for the Strawberry Lips, which is 15. It's like taking shots of wine. Okay, so moving along. French Class and the Ballers. Let's not fart about too much here. French Class take that, but I think the Ballers will put up a fight at 3-2. I think that's very generous. Next, White Rabbit Gaming. All right, Drew, what happens here? For me, this depends on which White Rabbit Gaming shows up and which Nixa shows up. Because Nixa are such a good team, but they've been wobbling this split. They haven't. The full team have not shown up for all of their big games. No clue at all. Okay. All right, I think given the circumstances, Nixa have to win this. And they're going to win it 3-2. It's going to go... Nixa are going to make it... They're going to go to a Game 5 overtime. They're going to make it a full sweat. All right, moving along here. Ice Esports, Team Fusion. I think that's a coin toss. I think Team Fusion take this one. Lupo Rosso, Apex Gaming. Apex take it. Also 3-1. As you can probably tell, 3-1 is my hedge my bets kind of prediction. So I don't have to say a sweep. Espionage Omnius. This is a coin toss for me. Omnius are going through a dodgy period right now, so I don't know. Yeah, I think Espionage take this one 3-2 because I'm hoping Omnius will do better. Astronic Unity. All right, Jay. So we had huge Unity fans just a moment ago. So Astronic Unity now. Does Unity still get that backing? Jay says they don't lose to Unity. I'm inclined to agree. Drew disagrees. Unity take. Rust is still. Look at the Spring Open. Okay, what happened in the Spring Open? Let me go remind myself what happened in the Spring Open. Where's... Oh, the Open. The Cup, you weren't even here, bro. Okay, here's the Open. No, this is... Oh, hold on. Hold on. Okay. Spring Open. Arklo's in love with Unity. Hold on. Who is Arklo? That's not Voodoo, is it? Because he's in the UK now. He's commenting there like he's Voodoo. Astronic beat Cosmico. Ooh, oh, but that was okay. And you beat Nixa and went 3-2 with Pirates. If I'm honest, Jay, and I don't want to take away from your results, that Cosmico matchup was pretty scuffed. And then Nixa were very scuffed. They had not planned their day very well. And so I think you were a little bit fortunate. And Jay, I say this without taking away from your results. You played very, very well. I'm not giving excuses. I'm laying out the facts, bro. I'm not saying they threw. I've said they were in disarray. But your performance against Pirates was that was certainly impressive. So there we go. So I do think Astronic win this. 3-1 maybe. All right, moving forward. White Rabbit Gaming, Fusion. White Rabbit, it better be a 3-0. You're better than that. You got to do that. Apex and Corsi Ballers, this is a 50-50 for me. Apex have been doing far better. And Corsi Ballers fell off a little bit last time, losing to Cosmico. So, they should win, but Again, it's okay. I do think Apex will take this, so I think that's a fair result. Cosmico Espionage. I'm going to go on the last result. 3-2 to Cosmico. Red Crown Astronic. Woo! This one is a 50-50. I think Astronic can beat Red Crown. I just don't think they will, Jay. Let's say 3-2. Okay, now going to lower bracket round 3. WRG Apex. We know what the result of this has been before. How are you feeling about this one, Drew? But will you beat them on that weekend? I mean, you're still favored, even though you haven't beaten them. You're still favorites to win. So it all depends on the grind. I think White Rabbit can take it 3-2. Cosmico Red Crown. Now this is a game I think Cosmico can definitely win. Oh, this is tough. Since Daps isn't in the chat, I'm gonna go with a 3-2 to Cosmico here. Limitless Pirates. So this is the toughness for. This is where it gets very tough for Orlando Pirates. They're on the same side of the bracket as Limitless, so Limitless will beat them. And I think this is where Limitless lose their first game, 3-1. French Class Nexa. This is what an important match this is. Oh, Daps is here. Oh no! Oh no! I disrespected him. Have Nixa beaten French Class this split? I don't think they have. I think they only met once. Oh no, these are best of sevens now. Hold on a second. These are best of sevens. (4-2). I want to see a game 7 thriller here, so I'm putting down 4-3. And then, oh no, these are best of 5s. Okay. Hold on, what are the 6 games? It's 1, 2, 3. Okay. Orlando Pirates, White Rabbit Gaming. I think just to keep things interesting, we have to do Orlando Pirates, and then Nexa are gonna 4-1 Cosmico. Let's not fart about too much there, and that brings us to our top 4. French Class Limitless. It's going to be 4-2 again in the upper bracket final, as it has been for the last 2 splits. Gunner takes it. Really? Hey, listen. I will make this promise. If Cosmico beat Nexa to eliminate them, because if these predictions are correct, this means Cosmico will eliminate Nexa from Worlds. Nexa will not be going to Worlds if they lose this game. If Cosmico do that, I will never predict against them again. And I know I can say that because Cosmico as it exists now is not going to exist at the start of next season. So, French Class, Orlando Pirates in the lower bracket final. Oh, hold on. Holy shit, look at this. The lower semi with these predictions is Orlando Pirates and Nixa in the lower semi. Holy shit, that is so hectic. So whoever loses this is out. They're gone. They're not going to Worlds. Nixa 4-3. Nixa 4-2. Guns, you won't retire, but I doubt you'll be on Cosmico. I'm telling you, the Cosmico roster is going to get sniffed out by other orgs. I'm telling you now, that's what's going to happen. All right, so Nixa beat Orlando Pirates 4-3, another Game 7 thriller, which then means French class Yakals reckons Pirates take it. Sorry, I had this the wrong way around. I think Nixa take it. French class Nixa. So I had French class beating Nixa 4-3 earlier. This is where the second place slot is decided, isn't it? So here's the simple math. If Nixa win this, hold on, what is that? Hold on, I need to go check the scenarios again. Give me a second. Okay. So if Nixa win this match, they are going to Worlds. It's decided. The grand final becomes irrelevant. If French class win, Nixa is still in it, as long as they don't win. Because if French class comes second, Nixa's already done enough to take it. So this really is the most important match. This determines who wins. JMZ, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the party. Yo. All right, I think French class win this. Again, it's a 4-3, but then it doesn't matter. As long as Nixa get to this spot, so this becomes the key match for them. If it goes the other way around and Orlando Pirates go through, what does that mean? Then French class just have to win here. If Orlando Pirates beats Nixa and French class beats Orlando Pirates, they're going to Worlds. That's the simple math. If they make the fight, yes, you're quite right. No. Oh, yes, you're right. Then it's a tiebreaker. Hold on. Okay, well, let's see. Let's say Limitless win this now. 4-2. Okay. So that means it'll be French class second, Pirates third, Nixa fourth. Thanks for the Rick roll.
Now, say my name.
All right, Drew. So now you have to tell me what you want me to shout out, and I'll shout it out. So that means if we go to RLC as points.
Say my name.
Who just redeemed that? Cyrix.
Goddamn right.
Okay. So Drew, what do you want me to say? And Cyrix, what do you want me to say? Spring Invitational, Orlando Pirates in this scenario come third, which gives them 16. Nixa will be fourth at 13. French class will be second at 20, which then makes... No, French class win it. French class will win if they get to the grand finals And pirates are
Now.
third.
Say my name.
Oh my God, I'm going to be shouting everybody out.
Goddamn right.
Okay, all right, so this is how the shout out works. Random voice.
Now. Say my name.
All right, I see I'm clearly going to have to put a cooldown on this.
Goddamn right. Now. Say my name.
All right, how many get redeemed before
Goddamn right.
before I edit it?
Now.
All right.
Say my name.
There's now a cooldown. There's now a
Now.
cooldown.
Goddamn right. Say my name.
JMZ JMZ,
right.
I don't know. I don't know enough about them. Okay, so hold on. Now I got to go one by one through the fucking shout outs. Give me a second. So Drew was first. So Rando voice.
Depths is going to Worlds next season. This, according to Drew.
All right, so there we go. That's shout out number one. Cyrix, what do you want me to say, bro? Or is it just a random shout out for Cyrix?
This is a random shout out for Cyrix from Reunion Island. Will we see a Reunion Island player at Worlds?
Who else? Who was next? Guns, what do you want me to say? Can you please shout out? You. I don't want to say that. I feel like who's you know Miles? I feel like I'm being trolled. But in the meantime, Bonzo 32 Bonzo, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the party. Daps, what do you want me to say? You know Miles. Okay, I hope I'm not being trolled. Here we go. This is a shout out for Guns. Shout out to You Know Miles. There you go. All right, there we go. Who was next? Daps, what do you want me to say, Daps? Okay, Daps hasn't told me what he wants me to say, so hello, Bonzo! Bonzo, I don't remember you, and I'm going to put that down to the fact that I'm old. Please refresh memory. All right, shout out for Daps.
This is a random shout out for Daps. Daps, who according to Drew will make Worlds next season. And if he does, he will have the most stylish preset of any pro player at Worlds.
Oh my word! Bro, now I remember. Holy moly, how are you? It's so good to have you here. Where are you now? Are you back in Europe or are you still in America? I think you guys were from Germany, if I remember. Back in Europe. Okay, cool. Bro, thanks for coming by, man. How awesome to see you. England? England? I did not know that. I thought you were more European than English. Spanish, okay. Spaniard living in England. You're a Spaniard in London. So I realize it must have been a very, very painful time, but have you all sort of been able to process and move on, Bonzo? Or Bonzo's brother? Jamie. That's very cool. And I know it was hard. I appreciate that, but I'm very pleased to hear that from you. And I think that is epic that you've done that. All right, well, those are the possibilities. It's all gonna. So if the results go this way, so if you just look at how it's gonna finish, second, third, and fourth will be within 3 points of each other. It's madness. Second and third place, Orlando Pirates will miss out on Worlds by a single point. That is brutal. Oh, wow. And Bonza, please remind me of when he passed. I seem to think it was 2 years ago. A year ago, okay, or more. Because I think it's been 2 years since he passed. Yeah. Wow. That's amazing. All right, chaps. Well, I think that about wraps it up. Those are our pre-predictions. I don't know if we should go through it again next week at the same time, the night before the main event, just to came up on YouTube. Oh, so did you go to the YouTube? I mean, I dual stream to YouTube as well, but I don't think anybody watches there. But if it came up on YouTube and you went there and that brought you here, that's fantastic. Then I'm very happy. Then it has definitely been over a year since we spoke, because I've been streaming on Twitch for just over a year now. All right, ladies and gents, it's time to go raid someone. Let's go and raid Onage. Onage is live. Onage is a casual grinder. He doesn't play ranked, but he plays a lot of casual, which frustrates me because I think he's a very good player. And you too, and please say hello to your mom and tell her I sent her my love, and thank you for stopping in. Hey! And thank you for the bits. I appreciate that very much. That's very, very cool. Thank you, bro. Peace out, mate. All right, so we're going to go and raid Onage. Tell him that Greybeard sent you. Follow him and tell him that tell him that he should be playing more ranked. Go and tell him we should play more ranked. All right, that's going to be that. I'm not sure when the next stream is. My pleasure, Arklow. I'm not sure when the next stream will be, but maybe it'll be a West and East Africa 1v1 show match next week. I'll keep you all posted. Keep your notifications on, and I'll see you. Go say how's it to Onage. Bye! Did I say goodbye to everyone and then stayed? This is great. So then raid now. Go. 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 Go.